Afternoon, everybody. Matthew from smartchoicesales.com. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving with friends and family, whoever you chose to spend that with. Hopefully you had some good food, good eating. I know I did. I'm not even sure what I'm on, seconds, thirds, or fourths, but I'm still hungry. And you know what I'm hungry for today? It's not so much food, but it's deals. Everybody's all about Black Friday. Everybody's all about Cyber Monday. It's only 2 days, maybe a weekend, maybe week long, but I got something better. Where can you save $50,000 or more and through the end of the year? I'll tell you where. Type in your web browser right now. Listen to the video in the background, but go to smartchoicesales.com. That's where you can make the smart choice to save real money here on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, through the end of the year, 12/31. We want you to make the smart choice, not the rush choice. But we'll get into the inventory in a second. But first, I just want to tell you how thankful I am for each and every one of you. Thanks for tuning into this video. Thanks for being a client of Smart Choice Coach Sales. Thank you for entrusting us to help you grow your business with all of your fleet needs. Thank you so much for that. We're just so much thankful for every opportunity that we've had this year and the several years in the past. We're thankful to serve this industry in the way that we do every year, and we look forward to serving you at an even higher level in 2026. Can't believe I'm already saying that. 2025 feels like it just got here. But anyway, guys, where else can you save $55,000, possibly more, depending on when you're watching this video? Because sales, they're getting deeper. I think we're pretty much hitting that cap. I don't think those coaches are going to get much cheaper. A lot of the sales I pushed this past week with all of our sellers, hey, look, if you're thinking about getting rid of this coach before the end of the year, let's get that price dialed down. Let's do some Black Friday deals, and let's go ahead and roll out the price drops, and everybody expects them. So that's exactly what we did this past week. I think we've got site-wide discounts industry or website wide. I think about every coach has a discount. There's a couple stragglers that just listed, but I think we're going to be doing a price drop on even those this coming week. So keep checking back. But if you see a huge price drop, if you're close on the price, don't wait for another one. Give us a call. It might not be coming, but we can get offers accepted. Right now, sellers are getting aggressive on the discounts up front, but they're also getting aggressive on accepting your realistic offers. Make your best offer. Make it a reasonable offer. I'm not talking about, $1,000 for bus. The tires cost more than that. But make a reasonable offer, and I'm having some of my sellers take offers that I can't believe they're accepting. But they are. The sellers want cash now before 12/31. Buyers want to buy buses before 12/31 for that tax savings. It's the perfect market for bus sales, and we want to take advantage of that and sell as many coaches as we can between now and the end of the year. We've got some internal bets, me and Jeremy, on how many coaches we're going to be able to move. Hopefully we move a lot more than both of us expect, because that means a lot of you guys saved on taxes. A lot of our sellers got that cash to pay the taxes. But anyway, guys, let's turn into the inventory real quick and start looking at some of these site-wide discounts I'm talking about. We've got coaches as cheap as $9,950. I mean, I don't even know if you can buy a 2010 car that's turnkey ready to go and operate for less than $10,000 these days. But here is a 2010 Ford E450 bus to make money with for $9,950, and that can wipe out $9,950 in taxes. Again, we're not your CPA. I just want to throw that disclaimer out there. Each person's individual situation can vary, but from my understanding, it's pretty widely known. Search it on Google, search it on AI, whatever you use. But most importantly, talk to your CPA to figure out where it fits in your business taxes. But you should be able to depreciate 100% of the business asset. If it hadn't been passed, it was down to, I believe, 40% this year. Last year was 60%. It was set to phase out, but they brought it back to 100%. For how long? Nobody knows. It's Congress. They negotiate things daily. It's very fluid, but we know it's here through 12/31. Hopefully it stays for next year and years to come. So I think it's one of the biggest benefits of being a charter bus operator, because we're asset heavy, and this is a way to depreciate those expensive purchases. But again, check with your CPA, because Jeremy and I are not CPAs. So when we tell you what you're going to be able to save and things of that nature, it's just more from the sales side and the brief understanding that we've got. Obviously, as dealers, we can't capitalize on this beautiful benefit. Wish we could. I would buy a whole lot of inventory, especially at the prices that I'm offering you guys. There's several coaches that I'm going to show you today that if I could tax right off on them, I absolutely would buy them for inventory just to do that. But unfortunately, I don't get to take the benefit that you guys do. But I'm here to make sure that you take advantage of the benefit that's being given to you. But check with your CPA. But let's get back into it. 2010 Ford E450, under $10,000. You're looking at $10,000 off as well. This coach just listed. I'm sure we could get you a little bit of savings on it, but I think it just listed on Tuesday or Wednesday of this week, so it's a very fresh listing. This unit here, $10,000 off. This unit here is a motorhome conversion. So if you're watching this video, not charter bus, but motorhome conversion, taco truck, burger truck, whatever you think, it's already gutted out, titled as a motorhome, and it's down $10,000 to $19,950. We'll wheel and deal on it. Let's get it going. Same thing here, big savings, 2017 Transit van. This unit just listed. I'm sure we could get you some savings off, but I mean, guys, 2001 for 30 grand. Where's it any cheaper? This coach is on the road, in operation, DOT compliant, trip ready, ready for your service. Put it in your fleet and put it to work. Got limos? We do. If you need to look for a limo, we've got this limo, $5,000 off. 2001 Prevos, a pair of them, $5,000 off. Where are you going to find coaches cheaper than this that are turnkey ready to go? This unit here, fresh DOT, sitting on my lot, fresh DOT, fresh triple inspection, everything it needed. Got repaired. I think over $6,000 of work was done to the AC. I think we put a new tire on a window. Just anything that coach needed, it got, and now it's ready. Also a fresh recent listing, but I'm sure we can get that price down some. I'm talking to that seller now, waiting to hear back. I think they were on vacation last week, but I'm sure that's going to go down close to $30,000. Of course, we did do a price drop on the X model, price drop on shuttle buses. We've got coaches in every price range. A lot of the mid-price range that you guys were begging us to get, we've now got, and we've got them cheap. These are wholesale prices if there ever were wholesale prices for the bus industry. This one right here is coming out of the very own holiday fleet. I can go ahead and tell you right now, we'll do $44,950 on it. The price is not updated yet. That coach just listed in the last 7 days, but I think we're already started rolling out some price drops on different platforms. $44,950. This will be updated later today. This coach here, motivated seller, make an offer, just listed this week actually. So coaches that listed in the last 7 days are probably going to be the only ones without price drops, or very few outside of that will not have price drops. But it's hard to do a price drop on something you just listed days ago. But make a reasonable offer. They're aggressive. They want it sold. The coaches that we're listing right now between now and the end of the year are all going to be reduced at that reduced price already, because I'm already telling sellers, you want your coach sold, we got to list it below market value. 2009 MCI for $50,000. I think everybody sees where that's going, well below market value. And another big price drop right here. I guarantee you could probably get you in this close, pretty close to maybe $50,000. Motivated seller wants it gone. I think I'm going to be saying that throughout the whole video, because about every seller I talked to this week is like, hey, if we can get it moved by the end of the year, I'll do a better price. So a lot of these prices, I know in the past that we've not really, actually year to date, history to date, we've never raised prices. We've always only gone down in prices. I think that's going to be changed in January. If a lot of these coaches don't sell between now and December 31st, I do think you're going to see some prices climb back to where they were. A lot of sellers are valuing some tax money right now, saying, hey, we're buying a bunch of new coaches, taking advantage of that bonus depreciation that you can take advantage of, and buying a lot of new coaches are gearing up to do that, and they want the capital to lower the loans. So they're motivated to sell between now and those payment times, deposits. So I do think we may not be able to say we've never raised prices after January 1st if a lot of these coaches don't sell. And guys, we've got 80 coaches almost. If you take a couple down at the bottom, I'll explain in a minute, we're over 80 coaches. Let's keep strolling. 2006 Prevost just listed about 2 weeks ago. Already got a price drop. Sprinter van. This coach here, I'm not even going to click on this one. This one's an awesome coach. This is a 2+1 seating coach. What do I mean? There it is. 2 seats one side, 1 seat on the other. But it gets even better than that. Tray tables, everything you can imagine. But what's better than that? 35,000 miles on the Detroit Allison combo. Holy moly. The coach is selling for cheaper than you can buy the engine and transmission that they put in this coach only 35,000 miles ago. That's amazing. A new engine, probably around 40 grand. New transmission, 15 to 20. You could buy the whole coach for 60. And you get the 2+1 interior. Where does it get better than that? That was our balloon that I meant to talk about in the beginning of the video and totally forgot. That was the Macy's Day balloon mock-up. But we'll get that out of here. But yeah, so I mean, coming down 2012 MCI D4505. Again, this coach just listed with that 2009. So that's why you don't see a price drop. I mean, I would say where are you going to find a 2012 coach for 65 grand? I'd love to see it. Send it to me. But I can tell you where you don't send it to me on my own website because I'm already there. smartchoicesales.com. That's where you can find coach deals that you won't believe. 2008 Prevost, we sold the sister coach this week for 67. We've got this one at 64. This coach here, I believe, has got about 600,000 original miles on it. One owner coach, you'll get all the records with it. Be sure when you're buying these older coaches, be sure to ask for records, especially if mileage is below that 30, I'd say 50,000 mile per model year threshold. If it's outside of that range, you definitely want maintenance records because it's probably not real. That's one thing that we'll tell you. That's why I put that balloon away. And here I am talking about bringing honesty and transparency to coach sales. We want to have honest and transparent conversations. That's why we don't list the miles on the website, because a lot of older coaches, odometers are replaced, ECMs are replaced. Look, guys, I told you I have to keep the video short. Pop over our frequently asked questions. You can read all about it. But let's keep strolling. Another good deal here. This one's going to see a price drop, I believe, probably this week. Waiting to hear back from the operator. Probably get you down into the high 60s on it, maybe even mid 60s. This coach just listed, but I know we're willing and dealing. We're going to have a second one come. It will be ADA wheelchair lift accessible. We've got this one as well. Big price drop to match that one. This one here took a big price drop this week, and it comes with a brand new paint job. So that is a stock photo. It's obviously, if you click through the photos, got some decals on it right now, but it's going to come with an all-white paint job for free. If it's free, it's for me. But you can get any color for a small fee. And then we've got this coach, another coach I want to click on. Whenever they're not normal coaches, I kind of want to click on them and show you. Black leather interior here. I think this is about 40 passengers. Let's see, 45 passenger. So you've got a lot of extra leg room. Perfect for a team, kind of like that 2005. Perfect for a team bus. Another low mileage coach, about 300,000 miles on this one, if I recall. This one does have a Cummins Allison. So if you're a Cummins fan club, this one's got a Cummins. If you're a Detroit fan club, the Prevost is the way to go, especially with that 35,000 miles on it. But super nice coach there. Let's keep strolling. 2012 MCI just listed $119,000. 2014s. Now we're getting into the real savings here. 2014s, $154,000. So about $35,000 off. Terrible at math. Somebody correct me. I'm probably wrong. Comment below that I'm wrong. Call me out. I know everybody loves calling people out for stuff. I'm asking you. Call me out. If I did the math wrong on any of these, I'd love to know about it. Call me out. Let people also know below. But around $30,000 off of these units. I believe we will see some fluctuation on that price. If you make some reasonable offers, we've got 3 of them. They want them all 3 sold by December 31st. So be sure to make an offer. Reasonable offers are going to be taken seriously. Again, don't come at me at $80,000 on these coaches. It's just bring me a market comp. Show me where you can find a 2014 for cheaper than $119. I don't think you can, but I'm already telling you, make me a reasonable offer and we'll consider it. So we're here to make deals. Got some Kayos. These Kayos, I think, have less than 100,000 miles on them. We had a 15 up there that had, I think, 75,000 miles on it for right there, 75 grand. So great deals on those. I'm sure we could take some offers. Cosmetically, be sure to look at the pictures. They do have a little bit of some cosmetic stuff, especially if you're low mileage. I would put them in that average to below average for especially the miles for the age. Getting closer to average. But be sure to pay attention to that. But I'm sure we can negotiate that stuff out. Of course, we can get you in a paint and body shop of our partners. Another coach saw a big price drop right here, 2013 Van Hool C2045. I think we're going to be dropping that price again on Monday by about another $5,000 to put you at $119 for a 2013 Van Hool. Then we've got a 2012 MCI D4500, about $20,000 off right now. I think you're going to see another price drop on Monday. Be sure to follow along for that. 2015 Temsa, one of these is gone now. This one right here is gone. I need to get it off of the website. We do have this one left. 2015 MCI, 2014 Prevo just listed. We're going to have another one of these. I can't remember if the other one's wheelchair lift or not. 2015 MCI, 2014 MCI. Yeah, we've got a lot of MCIs right now. I think we've got more MCIs than we do Prevos, which I think we've got more MCIs than any other brand, which is pretty unusual. Normally we have more Prevos than anything else because that's what our family's affiliated charter bus company operates and kind of what we were known for, but now we're getting known for everything. We've got 20 plus units, I believe, of every brand right now other than Mercedes and Setra, where we've got, I believe, one Setra, maybe a couple more coming in. No Mercedes yet. Those are 2 new. Getting into the biggest price drop, that hook I used in the front of the video, where can you save $50,000 or more? SmartChoiceSales.com is where, and right here are the units you can save them on. Right here, 2015 Prevo H345s, 2 remaining, sold the rest. I know a lot of people are like, man, man, these coaches have been here for a while. You don't understand. We had probably 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. We've sold through them. They've also been on and off the market throughout busy seasons. I think they first listed in January of last year, February. We sold through a couple of them. They pulled them back, used them for the spring, and then they relisted towards the end of the fall because they used them for the spring and the fall. These are the last two 2015s. Get them while they last. This is the last chance, and I don't know where you're going to find that price any longer. That may see one more price drop on Monday. It's not going to be a whole lot, but they're wanting to get these sold by the end of the year a lot. They're putting a lot of pressure on getting those done, and I think you could tell by the price drop. The first units we sold back in the spring did sell for $275. And I think the one sold for full price when it listed. One sold for $270. One sold for $260s. Don't remember all of them, but those are the ones that are coming to my head. Look at the deal you're getting. If you bought one of those, look at the deal you can get now. So yeah, keep that in mind. 2017 Van Hool. Getting into these new coaches. You guys wanted new, I brought you new. 2017 Van Hool's already got a price drop on it. 2018 Tempsa, that one also is gone now. So that one needs to come off of the website as well. We'll get some website updates going. Jeremy was off this week. I'm enjoying some time with family. That's great. Hopefully a lot of you guys did the same. I was here all week. I'm here today. Here all weekend long. Call me at 336-808-0320 over there. It's backwards for me, so I'm pointing in the wrong direction. But I'm going to be here. I'm going to get some website updates flowing later today. Another one right here, 2017 Prevost H345s. They just listed in the last 7 to 10 days. Already got a price drop. And I'll give you a hint. If you need more of these coaches, we've got up to 10 of them. So we've only got about 4 of them, 2 blue, 2 white on the website. But we have up to 10 of these. And they are willing to sell as many as you are willing to buy. We've already seen that price drop. Again, we price these, like I told you earlier in the video, if you're listing a coach between probably mid-November, so 2-3 weeks ago, through the end of December, I'm requiring lower prices. I'm requiring that market value. We want below market value listings. We've got a lot of inventory, and especially if you want to sell it before the end of the year, we're requiring below market value sales to get that done. But every coach being listed on our website between now and the end of the year, you can bet you it's going to be below market value. We have proprietary software that we've got that helps us determine what market value is on a coach. There's no KBB, NADA, none of that. We've got proprietary software, just like we're known for in the charter bus side, that helps us pick out those market value prices. We're requiring every seller to list below that, or we're not interested. Because coaches right now, there's a lot on the market, and we want to get a lot of coaches moved between now and the end of the year. And that's why we're bringing you at smartchoicesales.com. You can bet you we're bringing you great prices. We're bringing you great deals, and we're probably going to continue to do that into the new year. As far as that, everybody else the other dealers seem to be listing things at just asinine prices. I had one client that was buying one of the Volvos, actually. We had 4 of them. We sold one last month. They found the same coach for some reason on one of these other dealers' websites. They called them $20,000 over what we were asking. Not the price that we sold for, because again, we're taking offers, but $20,000 over the list price. That's insane. And I'm not joking. Find the Volvos on another site, call them and find out what the price is. You tell me, report back to me if it's anything more than 20, 15, 20, 10, $1,000 over what we're listing it for. Why? Why do they have our inventory? Good question. No idea. But who cares? They're going to list it for $20,000 over what we got it listed for. By all means, make us look good. But look, we're bringing you the cheapest prices on every coach on our website. Is exclusively listed with smartchoicesales.com, and we're going to bring you the best price on that unit. We're also going to bring you the best price on comparable units. If you find coaches on our inventory and you find it somewhere else, whether it's the same coach or a comparable coach, if it's a cheaper price, I want to know about it. I want to plug it in the data if it's a verified coach that's actually for sale. There's a lot of coaches out there that aren't real. There's a couple, again, dealers listing anything with 8 wheels. Heck, one of them had 7 wheels on it. But they're listing anything for sale, kind of like eBay is, where you name the price, you throw it on there. It can be real or fake. We're going to verify it. If it's real, we want to compete with it. We're not Walmart. We can't guarantee a price match, but I can guarantee you we're going to take it seriously. If you send us a comp on a comparable coach, like say a 2017 Prevost that's cheaper, I'm going to do everything I can to investigate if it's a real listing and why it's cheaper than ours. If we can't justify it, we're going to be talking to the seller, seeing, hey, do you want to compete with this deal? So be sure to send us market comps, but they got to be real. We are going to do the work to verify it. 2019 Tempsa TS45. This coach is here on our lot. Fresh DOT inspection, turnkey, ready to go. Just fully gone through it. Power steering got replaced. A couple other small details, but it's turnkey, ready to go. Just got out of the shop last Friday. So that's a great coach right there. Like new without the like new price. Can you imagine? Go look what a brand new Tempsa cost you. It's only a couple years old. I mean, it's still relevant. It's crazy to say that that's 5, 6 model years old now. It's blowing my mind. I feel like COVID years, 2020 to 2025, just blew through. But 2018 Van Hool, another great deal on that. 2018 MCI, 2019 MCI. This 2019 MCI here is on our lot. Super clean coach. And then our newest coach to round us out, 2023, 2 model years old, still under warranty. And by warranty, I also need to go back to this 2019 Tempsa. It does have a full transmission warranty for at least another year, possibly a year and a half. I think it's got under 10,000 miles on the transmission, and they did buy an extended warranty when they got it replaced. So that is awesome there. But coming back down, 2023, 2 model years old, like new without the like new price. Doesn't get much new in that. Under, I think, just over $100,000. I think it was under $100,000. 100,000 miles. When we listed, I think it was just below 100,000. I think now it just topped 100,000. But 2023 Van Hool CX45. $500,000 almost, just under $500,000. Go look at the new ones. I think they're $650 to $680. Could be more than that, not sure. But check those out. And get a like new coach without the like new price. Put this coach in service today. So a lot of our coaches here, as you saw, we got a lot of coaches coming in. If you got coaches to sell, give us a call. Let us know. We'd love to market it. If you've got coaches you're ready to buy, we're here for you. We're ready to deal. But Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday deals, they can't compare to what Smart Choice sales deals are because we're through 12/31 and we're up to $50,000 off. Make reasonable offers. We're here to make deals between now and the end of the year. Sellers want to sell. Buyers, you guys should want to buy with that tax savings. But I think I've been here long enough. Hopefully this video didn't turn into too long. But yeah, that's kind of our inventory right now. As you can see, we've got 78 listings, but like I told you on those prevos, we got 4 on the website. We've got up to 10 of them. That puts us over 80. And all of these coaches, again, are exclusively listed with smartchoicesales.com. They are real listings, real sellers, verified coaches. And they're all, the coaches not on our lot are in service until sold. The coaches on our lot come with a DOT inspection when they arrive. We also refresh that DOT inspection if we have more than 24 hours notice from when you're coming to buy. So you get a fresh DOT inspection. That's the Smart Choice Sales difference. Make the smart choice. Head over to smartchoicesales.com, 336-808-0320. I'll be around all day today, all day tomorrow, just as normal, nights, weekends. I'm available when you're available. We're here to sell some buses. Let's get some buses going. Let's get some tax savings flowing, and let's finish the year strong. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and hope you guys enjoy the Black Friday. And welcome to the holiday season. We're here for you, and we want you to know that we're going to do everything we can to make 2025 your best year ever, so 2026 can inevitably be your next best year ever. We want to continue that trend going, and the market seems to be moving that way. The charter world seems to be on expansion blowout mode, and let's do some year-end blowouts. But anyway, guys, 336-808-0320, smartchoicesales.com. Have a great rest of your weekend. Take care. Let us know what we can do for you at 336-808-0320. I'll be around all day today and weekend. Jeremy will be back at it next week. Let us know how we can help you finish your year strong. Guys, take care. Have a great weekend and happy Black Friday shopping. Stay safe out there and take care.